Well, less than a week after the implosion of the BC United Party, its candidates and MLAs discovered their fate today and whether they'd be invited to join the BC Conservatives in the upcoming fall election. For more on that, let's bring in Rob Shaw at the BC Legislature. Rob, another day, quite a day. Walk us through the latest.
Stacey, I feel like one of those analysts on NHL draft day with all these people being traded and moving around all over the place. The dust settling on an extraordinary day of merging parties. We see only 3 of United's 10 MLAs actually being picked to cross through the BC Conservatives. Another 4 United candidates making the move. Some other new candidates in the mix as well. Let's start with what it means for the island. First in Oak Bay, Gordon Head. Former journalist, Victoria Councillor Stephen Andrew announced today he has won that Conservative nomination, so it fills out a race there against the NDP's Diana Gibson and the Greens' Lisa Gunderson. Not official today, but we've learned John Wilson, owner of Wilson's Transportation and Bus Company, expected to be the BC Conservative candidate in Esquimalt-Colwood, filling the void after BC United's Megan Bream quit. BC Greens' Camille Curry running here, and the NDP are going to try and name a replacement this week for Mitzi Dean, who dropped out on the weekend. Up in Nanaimo, Gabriola, BC United candidate Dale Parker, an IT worker, picked up by the Conservatives, who dump their previous candidate Virat Tumanu, who is now no longer a candidate there. And now moving on to the provincial scene. Here are the 3 United MLAs to get drafted by the Conservatives today. Peter Millerbar, Kamloops Centre, Trevor Halford, Surrey White Rock, and Ian Payton in Delta South. That is it, which means here is who did not make the cut. Lots of big names here. Jackie Teegert, Shirley Bond, Todd Stone already retiring, Corley Oakes and Dan Davies maybe running in his independence, and Tom Shipik and Mike Bernier say they probably will run as independent. So 7 big names that the Conservatives don't want at all. A handful of other United candidates are vying for election for the first time. They're moving around too. Perhaps the most notable in Prince George Mackenzie, where the Conservatives have dropped Rachel Weber. Remember her? She believed in 5G wireless signals causing the genocide and contactless payment methods, a sign of the rapture. She is out, expected to be replaced with BC United's Keel Gittins, the past president of the Chamber of Commerce. All of this an attempt by the Conservatives to kind of moderate, remove some of that scary extreme element. Here's Ian Payton today on that.
You know, I'm hoping with the experience and the common sense of some of the BC United folks that are coming over to run with the BC Conservatives, that we can speak up in caucus and kind of calm the waters and say, look, you know, we want to make this a really good party that's a big tent party that's going to welcome a lot of people. And let's calm down the comments and really focus on being good government.
So maybe 7 BC United moves out of a 57-person team of candidates is not a lot. It gives you a sense of what little deal United got out of this partnership with the BC Conservatives. The hope from the Conservatives is it does weed out some of the controversial candidates, helps the party look less unreliable and extreme, Stacey, but that's going to be up to the voters to decide in the weeks ahead.